Welcome to Party Gaming. Today I'm gonna do Zerith-var's third portion, companion quest,
I've got what you
and
need.
there he is, and let's talk to him.
Something is in the wind, Tamit. Can you sense it? A song? A scent? No. A memory. From well before I was interred, Canarthi's breath bears a secret missive from the twilight. My moonclaw pulls, like someone taking my hand. I am being summoned.
Summoned. To where?
Jean Lage Kenarthi. Kenarthi's rise. It fell to ruin during my time. I expect it is ruined still. Perhaps we will find something there to help us defeat Ravith Morna, to keep her from waking her moon beast and putting all Khajiit's souls in peril.
Where is Kerunathi's rise?
There was a passage into the mountains from Weeping Wind Cave in Reaper's March. Difficult to find, even in my day. I am determined to redeem myself and see an end to Ravith Morna. This path feels right. Will you come with me, Tamit?
I'll travel with you to seek the passage to Kerunathi's rise.
Canarthi's rise was ancient, even in my age. I trained there as a young adept of the Hidden Moon. It lies in the southwest reaches of Reaper's March. I wonder if I will even recognize it after all this time.
The summons you feel. Tell me more about it.
You have seen how the Moonclaw works. Not only does it focus my power, it senses the presence of creatures of darkness like the Rajaska. But Azura has also used it on occasion to lead me to where I am needed. At least, that is what I believe.
What should I know about Kerunathi's rise?
I visited the place early in my journey to walk the path of the Hidden Moon. Mahadalit, new adepts, were brought there to study the arts and prayers of the Order. In my time, it was an ancient place of learning.
Why would the Moonclaw lead you there?
The events at Namira's shrine scatter my thoughts like sand in a strong wind. But this feels right. Something there will aid us in our quest to stop Ravith Morna. Some sort of lesson, perhaps. Or a revelation from Azura. One can only hope.
Still no word from High Cantor Viti and or Cantor Greasy.
Not since we parted ways at the Namira shrine. The revelation of my actions, what I did to Moonsinger Talbira, it sent poor Crinzy into darkness toward the bent dance. The High Cantor said to wait until she sent for me. So far, no word.
Remind me what happened at the Shrine of Namira.
We had Ravith Mona's location, and we had Moonsinger Talbira's song. I thought we had everything we needed to end the Rajaska threat. But I was wrong.
Why didn't Moonsinger Talbira's song work, Zerith?
Must I say it again, Tamit? Ravith Mona revealed the truth from my past that I had kept hidden. That when Talbira commanded me to strike at Ravith, I instead turned the blade on her. Crinzy was devastated. The song faltered, and Ravith escaped.
Shouldn't we try to find Ravith Morna before she summons the Moon Beast?
We cannot defeat Ravith Morna and her chorus of Rajaska without the song known to Cantor Crinzy, or something else that will give us an advantage. That is what I hope awaits us at Kenarthi's rise.
Maybe we can beat her without the song.
Perhaps. But without a permanent solution, the Void would simply send her back at some future time, and the danger would rise again. No, we need to stop Ravith completely. The threat to all Khajiit souls posed by this moon beast is just too great.
What happens if Ravith Morna successfully summons the moon beast?
Then every Khajiit soul, in search of Azura's crossing, will be hunted down and dragged into the Void. They would never know the peace of the sands behind the stars. Even now, Ravith Morna's chorus sings to summon the beast. We must silence them.
Sounds like a plan.
No charge to have a look.
So let's head to Reaper's March. So there is the entrance.
Grim totems. Our path to Kenarthi's rise will not be uncontested. Search in the north, Tamit.
So here. Some jockeys.
Through that break in the rocks.
Okay.
How strange to enter a place long dead and sense life. I believe. Yes, Cantor Crinzy, Zerith-anti. Crinzy! She cannot hear me. See if you can reach her, Tamit. Moonsinger Talbira?
Tamiti, Azura beckons you to this place, just as she did this singing soul. This once proud sanctuary was left to ruin long ago. Bring it to order, and your path will be made clear.
Whatever you ask, Talbira, I am determined to make things right. Talbira appears and requests we restore this place to find our path. I failed her before. I will not fail her again. Does she seek to humble me? This place serves as yet another reminder of the mistakes I have made.
What mistake did you make at Kenarthi's rise?
I failed to end the Rajaska threat. They attacked, senselessly striking down young Hadalit in the prime of their training. Deaths I could have prevented had I ended Ravith Morna. But why restore Kenarthi's rise? The hidden moon is dead. Gone.
They are not all dead. You are still here.
That is true. And despite everything, you are here with me. I suppose some lessons are only learned through action and ritual. If you are willing to help me, perhaps we can learn together. Let us explore this place and see what we can do.
I'll help you. Let's see what we can do to restore Kernath's rise.
We'll return soon, Zerith-var. May Azura keep you safe.
Okay. Let's head out.
A house of scrolls. Wisdom scattered to the dirt. Let us see what knowledge we might salvage.
Okay. More?
Takida. We tended to her soul in Claw's strike.
Zerith-var, fallen star, last shadow of the hidden moon. Their word and creed live again in you. Remember this.
Cantor Takida. The first Twilight Cantor we saw fall to Ravithmona in Claw's strike. Moons. Our journey has been a long one. Her spirit said that the creed of the Hidden Moon lives in me. Am I truly fit to embody this charge?
What do you mean?
These scrolls were penned by those who understood the teachings of the Hidden Moon. The lessons inscribed are meant to take precedence over the whims of the heart. My struggle with such matters is why we are here now.
How else are you meant to learn if you can't make mistakes?
You are right. It is for Azura to determine if I am worthy to carry forward the teachings of the Hidden Moon into this age, to embody them and apply them, and to know that it is never too late to remember a forgotten creed. Thank you, Tamit.
You're welcome. Okay. Next one.
The armory. Blessings on these weapons have long since faded. We might restore them with moon sugar water, if we can find any. The old sacristy. Could there still be moon sugar water in these jars? The seal remains
Looks like
intact. This moon water should still carry Azura's blessing. Cantor Zeyabi. Do you remember her from the Vile Manse?
Heed me, Zerith-var. A weapon that loses its edge can be restored. What of you?
Cantor Zeyabi fell to Ravithmona's corruption in the Vile Manse. We arrived only in time to save her soul. She likens me to a sword that has lost its edge, but she is mistaken. I am no blade made blunt from overuse.
Then what are you?
Not the perfect implement of Azura that I once held myself to be. But to say I was ill-made by the Mother of Twilight, I would not hiss in her face so. I am flawed by my own actions, my choices in life.
You can't let one bad decision define you, Zerith.
I see the wisdom of your words. And in times so dire, none of us have the luxury of self-pity, while so much is at stake, myself least of all. I will have to think on this concept of redefinition. I thank you for talking me through this, Tamit.
Of course. And the last one.
These bones belong to brothers and sisters of the Hidden Moon. They deserve better than to bleach in the sun.
Then let's bury them.
Lay them here, Tamit. Let the turned earth receive their a humble grave for those that lived humble lives. Sirtse hateni, sos rai traji, leswer fabe. Cantor Izalgo, we guided him in Rimmon Necropolis.
Minister to the dead, Zerith-var, but forget not the living. Forget not to tend to yourself.
Curious. Cantor Izalgo's words echo a parable of the Hidden Moon, of a necromancer who lived his entire life in cloister, devoted to Azura. When he died, she took his soul, and mourned the life he swore only to her.
Azura mourned his life? Why?
The parable posits that those of the Hidden Moon who eschew the outside world can never truly help their fellow cats. We are meant to know the heights of joy, the depths of sorrow, and everything in between. What could Izalgo mean by quoting it now?
If Azura wants you to experience highs and lows, then you have lived just as she wants you to do. Wants you to.
You are right. And not just my life before, but here, now, in my life with you. Finding my way out of darkness may serve to honor Azura. I will meditate on this. Thank you, Tamit.
Of course, Zerith.
We restored what we could. Let us return to Crinzy and hope we made this place better than when we found it.
These grounds are hallowed once more, Twin Moons. You repaired Kenarty's rise. Now, we repair the spirit. A revelation of forgiveness dawns on Crinzy. Heed her words now.
Zerith! Walker, I felt Azura called to you. I feared you might not answer. It is good to see you, my friends. I came here to commune with spirits, to find a path through the darkness. They taught me so much. Epiphanies on history, songs, and faith. And Zerith, has the truth dawned on him yet? Is he finally ready?
What truth? What does he need to be ready for?
Forgiveness. Not from me, or Talbira, or any of the Hidden Moon that once called this place home. Guilt is a wound on Zerith-var's heart. It ties him to Ravith Morna, and opens the door for the void to rush in. Do you see? He must let it go.
Zerith's guilt ties him to Ravith Morna.
Why else would they both return now? Azura did not refuse Zerith's soul at the crossing. He held himself back. It is also clear to me now. Clinging to his guilt only serves Ravith Morna. Forgiving himself is the only way to close his wound.
So all we have to do to stop Ravith Morna is convince Zerith to forgive himself.
Far from the only thing, but the most important thing? Certainly. I think Azura cast him in your path for a reason. After all this time, if anyone can convince him to move on, it is you. Oh, have you seen Viti? She went to get the other cantors.
Hi, Cantor Viti. I was wondering where she was.
Viti brought me here. A good place to hide and dispel the darkness, yes? Talk to Zerith, Walker. His training keeps his soul from bending, but his guilt is an open wound to the void that Ravith Morna draws from. He must understand that to end her.
That trance you were in, is that how you know that Zerith's guilt is giving Ravith Morna her power?
Trance? Oh, I was communing with the spirits. They reminded me that Azura wants us, her followers, to love ourselves. When we do not, it wounds her as it does us. Those wounds become doors to the void. I helped Moonsinger Talbira close that door.
Are you saying Moonsinger Talbira felt guilty too?
How do you think she felt? To ask her partner to kill the one he loved? After all, she introduced them. Zerith's heart is not the only one wounded by guilt, but he is the only one whose heart was so tightly lashed to Ravith.
And that sort of connection is strong enough for Ravith Morna to draw power from him.
Love is a willing bond between two souls. I can think of no stronger connection. Ravith and Zerith were both devotees of Azura. Love is all she teaches. Well, that and forgiveness. So now Zerith needs to be reminded of the latter.
You said High Cantor Viti went to get the other Twilight Cantors.
Yes, I had dreams of a sanctuary in the mountains. Memories from Talbira. A forgotten place where the Twilight Cantors could hide from Ravith's chorus. Finding it was not easy. Getting here, less so. I am not even sure how long I have been here.
And High Cantor Viti came with you.
Yes, Viti helped get us here. Then with Talbira's assistance, I started to commune with the spirits that fill this place. Viti left to gather the Twilight Cantors, to bring them here for safety. You did not happen to see her when you arrived?
No. We haven't seen High Cantor Viti since we parted ways in Predator Mesa.
Strange. Time passed differently with the spirits, but she should have returned by now. Did something happen? No, I will not give in to fear by speculating. I am renewed. I need to be to stand with you twin moons and see the end of Ravith Morna.
Okay.
Viti brought me.
So this was the lesson in restoring Kenarti's rise. Forgiveness. I knew how to fix this place. To tend to old bones, lost scrolls, ancient weapons. But mending what lies inside me, what has been part of me for so long, that is not as simple.
What's stopping you from forgiving yourself?
My order calls forth souls in search of redemption. That is our work, our purpose. By fighting alongside you, have I properly atoned for taking the life of a friend, for all the misery that followed. Will any actions on my part ever be enough?
Everyone else has forgiven you. It's your turn to let go of the past.
Yes, you are right. Azura forgives all who seek forgiveness. Why should I think myself the exception? Pride makes me stumble on this path. Thank you, Tamit, for guiding me to more stable footing. I am ready, then, to face Ravith-Morna once more.
I'm glad to hear it, but how do we find her?
We stand in the shrine to the hidden moon, like the one we found in Ralkar after I first awoke in this age. Do you remember? We invoked ancient rites to receive Azura's direct guidance. We must do so again here. You have moon sugar water, yes?
I do. I'll pour it to the ritual basin. Whatever.
Mother of Twilight, guide your faithful as the unerring arm swings the finely honed blade. We seek the den of Ravith's chorus. My Moonclaw knows the path. The veil thins at Starhaven Adeptorium, in northern Elsewhere. I will open our way.
Zerith! These flames! What do they mean?
By the moons, hordes of Dromathra approach, and worse, through the portal, quickly!
Da da da.
Such darkness, and so near. Those bodies, are they Inquisitors?
Combat ahead. The Inquisitors must have hunted the Rajaska, but their faith did not protect them.
They would not try to face the Rajaska alone. Oh no. Ravith-Morna is near. I can feel her darkness. But the Inquisitors, what were they thinking? If they hunted the Rajaska down, they would never attack without...
What are you thinking, Grinzy?
That the Inquisitors intercepted High Cantor Viti and made the Twilight Cantors come with them on this assault. They have fallen, but the Rajaska need the Cantors alive. Otherwise, they cannot bend them to join their chorus. We have to save them.
Zerith and I will do our best.
Stay here, Jareth Auntie, or stay hidden. We will search for the Twilight Cantors.
Okay, hey ho, let's go.
Georgette, it is done.
Come, we can hold them off no longer. You two, thank the moons. Is Crinzy here too?
I am here.
Azura heard my prayers and sent you here, thank the moons. Twilight Cantors from every corner of Elsewhere are holding off dark spirits as best they can. We can definitely use your help.
Tell us what's happening here.
I left Crinzy to heal at Canarthi's rise and decided to gather my fellow Twilight Cantors. I planned to bring them there as well, but with the disappearance of the Grand Inquisitor, the Inquisitors ordered us to aid them.
How did the Inquisitors track down Rajaska?
I did not ask. They had a location and a plan of attack. They just needed the Twilight Cantors to assist them. As ever, the Rajaska were too much for the Inquisitors. Their faith was not strong enough. But without their swords, neither are we.
Where are the other Twilight Cantors?
Scattered throughout the ruins below. You remember Aoife's warning, yes? Of the moon beast Ravith-Morna is summoning? I hear it growling. It stirs from the call of her chorus. Pray we are not too late to stop its waking.
We'll save the Twilight Cantors and then see if we can deal with this moon beast.
I will tend to VT while you do what you can for the other Twilight Cantors.
Pray for mercy! Prepare your voice, Crinzy. We will need Talbira's song sooner rather than later.
There is first one.
Your scents are unknown to me, but I know your descriptions. The Inquisitors who rallied us here complained of you often. But they are dead now. I hope you come to us bearing good news.
Cantor Crinzy and High Cantor Viti sent us. We are here to help.
Ha! High time the High Cantor was bestowed the gift of common sense. We can hold this position no longer. Is there a way to safety?
We cleared a path. You should be safe to leave.
You two novices here then?
Exactly.
Prepare yourselves. We're leaving.
Here? Question mark? Yes.
Footfalls, the end stalks us. This one prays you are flesh and not a desperate imagining. We are lost, doomed.
Calm down. High Cantor Viti and Cantor Crinzy asked us to find you.
Oh, blessed mother of the dusk and dawn, who sends such warriors to protect her devoted. When the Inquisitors fell, we feared all was lost. Is there a path to safety?
The path to safety is clear.
We gather strength to seek the safe path. Azura bless you both.
Where the hell is last one? Oh, there.
The Elector!
Quiet! Someone comes. You don't look like an Inquisitor, and your friend only looks somewhat like a dark spirit. Wait, you're the ones from the Vile Manse. Are you here to help us again?
Cantor Crinzy and High Cantor Viti sent us. We are here to save you.
Of course you are. Thank the moons and all their forms for this mercy. Is there a clear path to safety?
If you move quickly, you should be able to make it from here. Safety.
A moment to prepare, and then we'll go. Light of love and mercy guide you both.
My Moonclaw beckons southward, Tamid.
Here?
Our hunt for Ravith Mona continues. Tamid! Across the bridge! Look at the sky! Mother of Twilight! Ravith was always strong, but this power she has amassed, I have seen nothing like it. She seeks to disrupt the crossing, Azura's plains. I had not thought to see such destruction also blemish the face of Nirni.
What is that thing?
A shortcut, a doorway across plains, where the void in my own heart was born. Ravith Mona will use this bypass to send her moon beast to the crossing, to let it prey on the souls of all Khajiit and make real the dark dream of every Dromathra.
We can stop this, right?
I feel the truth of what Crinzy said back in Canarthi's Rise. My guilt holds open this door to the void. I am ready now, thanks to you, to embrace forgiveness and close this breach. But I cannot face Ravith Morna or her moon beast alone.
I'm with you, Tamit. Let's stop Ravith Morna.
We cannot do this without...
Okay.
The moon beast! Are we too late?
Like redemption. Let us go. This is so.
Your heart allowed me to return to Nirni and bring my moon beast to life, Thamur. Should your soul be the first it drags into the dark?
Do not listen to her, Zerith. Your path turns from the darkness.
Let your soul be the first dragged into the dark.
Okay. So you are not going to help me?
Find me in the heart of Lurkai. Bleed for me. I sing! I'll drag your soul into
Oh
the dark.
my fucking
Mother of
god.
hunger, channel your darkness through me! Kair!
Oh. That was easy.
Crinzy, it must be now!
No! The mother of all Khazid will never take me back!
Let your light drive the darkness from this riven soul. Azura, lend me strength to guide her back to you. Azura, by the power of the hidden moon, recall Ravith.
Ravith cast off the dark. She seeks redemption. But the moon beast... We are too late.
You can banish it, Tamit. The two of you together now!
Crinzy, Ravith, sing! Tamit, aid me! Let your hand rise in the moon! Ravith, you accepted the redemption. I cast a hand into the darkness, and you took it.
Not just your hand, Thamur. I felt the words and the guidance of your Tamit through our connection. You reached past the darkness and found me. Our paths divide here. Walk your second pounce with lightness and purpose, Zerith-var. May we never again hold so fast to the darkness in our own hearts.
Let the wings of Canarthi be. The portal to Nirni is open, friends. Let us return. Together.
Grinzi, you are safe. We did it, VT. Let me tell you everything.
The wound in my soul closes. At last, I know peace. It is finished. The Rajaska stalk the face of Nirni no more. In my last moments connected to Ravith, I felt her relief. The door between us closed forever. But there was no fear, not like before. The ties that bound us, we were both ready to let go.
I'm glad you were able to forgive yourself, Zerith.
Tamid, I never would have found the road to redemption without the light from your soul to guide me. Before we returned, I felt a pull from my moonclaw, the slightest grasp, reminding me I was welcome to return to Azura's crossing with Ravith.
But you chose to stay.
I end the story that began in an age now nearly forgotten, ready to start something new. But what was that story, truly? A tale of a stoic stand against the looming darkness? Of the rebirth of the hidden moon? No. It was always quieter, simpler.
What was the story about then?
It was the story of a soul who foolishly felt beyond salvation. And though he kept Azura's creed and rite, he had shut his heart from her words. But she had not forgotten him. She sent another to see him made whole again.
What does this mean for you now?
For the first moment in a span beyond counting, my soul is unburdened. I seek to explore this world, Tamid, to heal its wounds, right its wrongs, and I can think of no better company than yours. Please, take this, with my eternal thanks.
Sure.
Where one story ends, another begins. If I am still here, it means Azura still has a purpose for me in this world, that she wants me to walk its length and breadth. And there is only one I want to walk alongside me. Tamid, shall we?
After anything that happened to Ravith, are you sure you are all right?
There are so many things I am and am not. Am I whole? No. But perhaps no one truly is. Making peace with that truth is my challenge now. I am able to step forward. It is easier to do so with you at my side, Tamid.
Ravith was the love of your life, wasn't she?
She was the love of one life, yes. But when we were parted and met again, we were much changed from each other. For the better, I think. I have a new life now. I am a moon in a new phase. Let us see where that takes me.
Sure thing. Okay, let's have a
Where
look.
one story ends.
Okay, so Zerith-var's rapport is not complete, so I have to continue that. But anyway, his quests are done now. And, well, redemption story basically. Thanks for watching, and I catch you on next one, which I think I'm gonna start doing Tanlorin's quests. Bye bye.